got everything. I want top of my head off or nothing. For now, y'all put that camera up in the air and let it go down. Somebody tell God thank you. I'm ready. Are you ready? What do you What is the mindset of God when you fail and God gives you another chance? How are we supposed to respond? What are we supposed to do? What am I supposed to do as an individual? What are we supposed to do as a church? How does God feel? He's tugging at someone to come back home. Come back to his love. God come to give you another chance. Turn with me to 1 Corinthians, 1 Chronicles, the 4th chapter, and the 10th verse read.
And Jabez called on the God of Israel, saying, Open thou wouldest bless me.
Of your test that it's possible to get a prayer through. Tell somebody you can get a prayer through. Right in the middle of your problem, you can talk to God. I don't know who I'm talking to tonight, but you need to talk to God. Somebody tell him thank you. I know things ain't going the way you want it to go. I know things ain't turned out the way you thought it would turn out. But even now, you can talk to him, and God is listening even now. And what is his plans? I want to take you on another level. Whatever you call yourself when you was in the church before, I'm taking you someplace higher. I want to take you to a place called never fall. Take you to a place where you'll never backslide again. Take you to a place where where you might be cast down, but you won't be utterly destroyed. Tell somebody I got to go to that place. I got to go to that place with covenant relationship with God and understanding that everything that happened, and this is now we become personal. It becomes very personal. Now my question to you is, and you know I ask it all the time, do you love the Lord? Now, this is what God said about people who love him. And we know that all things work together for the good, for them that love the Lord thy God, who are called according to his purpose. Now I ask you a question, do you love the Lord? Amen. So that means whatever you're going through, God can work it out for your good. He only do that to the ones who love him. Now we got to be honest tonight. Because all I need to know is that you love the Lord. Somebody need to confess right now. I can't hear you. Somebody need to confess right now. So whatever good, whatever bad, whatever going on, tell somebody he's working it out for my good. Even if I can't see it, even if it don't feel right, God working it out. Why? Because I love him. I love him enough that a little trouble. I love him enough that some is going to come. I love him enough that I will be talked about. I love him enough and he going to work it out for my good. Somebody needs to tell him thank you. I'm not in this and thinking that everybody's supposed to treat me right, because I realize now we have been taught, then we got a bride and we got some guests. I refuse to live this life and just be a guest to a wedding. When I got the opportunity to be the bride in the wedding, I refuse to sit in here and not love you. In spite of what you do, in spite of what you say. Why? Because I found the greatest love of all. He got my mind. Somebody tell him thank you. I told y'all on that wedding day, you know, I done did many weddings. All you gotta do is look at that bride and groom. They ain't saying too much, but they looking at each other. I remember when my recent minute. If we want to be real, they be thinking about what's gonna go down after the wedding. You know, we gonna be real. And so forth. So now everybody else could be there just smiling and just so, oh man, this is so beautiful. Look at the bride. Look at him. Look how he looking at him. You know. And so, but ain't nobody gonna be feeling the same way like that bride and that groom. Them guests, they could be happy. They can be just excited about the moment. Man, this is just so beautiful. But ain't nobody gonna be feeling the way the bride and the groom feel it. They may not be saying much, but they looking. And they got great expectations because there's a wedding taking place. Tell somebody it's courtship going on now. I'm courting right now because I'm finna get married. And through it all, because we have, and we more so have to understand the process because we the head. But when it comes to this wedding that's about to take place, we are the submissive one. Why? Because he have gone to extreme measures. Even when you fail, God have gone to extreme measures to make sure that you hold on. Somebody tell him thank you. Job 4:3-4. Read.
Behold, thou hast instructed many, and thou hast strengthened the weak hands. Thy words have upholden him that was fallen, and thou hast strengthened the feeble.
This is the mindset of God concerning the weak one. Tell somebody, God will take care of you. Even in your weakness, he got plans. Tell somebody, I don't feel right, but I got a feeling that God gonna work this thing. I got a feeling that he ain't gonna leave me in this condition. I got a feeling that if anybody gonna do something, I got my whole thing done. If I don't feel like nobody is gonna cooperate, I believe God gonna do something for me. Right now, I know he's taking care of us. Through all of this mess going on, some of you all been weak enough to walk away, but you still ain't walked away. Somebody ought to tell him thank you. Ain't nobody got no handcuffs on you. Debbie Young called herself and she called me and asked me, you know, hey, you think I ought to go? I said, what you think? Yeah. And guess what? Power to answer the question is in her. She's not him because of what Bishop said. She him because what was inside of her told her, you need to be him. You need to be him. It wasn't because I said, look, I can't hold on to nobody who don't want to hold on. I need to know what you want to do. If you want to do this, we're going to help you. Let me change that. If you want to do this, I will help you. God will help you. And if you going to help him, somebody need to open up your mouth and say, and I will help you too. If you want to do this, we going to help you. God already gave us instructions. Do y'all love the Lord? And ain't nobody got no business condemning somebody when you know you just barely made it in yourself. How in the world you gonna pick out what they doing and talk about what they doing? You know what you did. You just ain't do it today. Somebody ought to tell God thank you. Only reason you didn't do it today is because of God. Somebody ought to tell him thank you. Somebody ought to tell him thank you. I ain't got no time to be pointing no finger at nobody. When I realize I'm here by grace and mercy. And guess what grace is? That message that I heard. It's the message that I heard. I heard a message that changed my life. So I ain't got time to sit here and be condemning folks who God in love with. Tell somebody, you better leave these people alone. You better leave these people alone who weak. You better leave these people alone who failing. And you better be the one with your hand hanging out. Come on, I'll help you, I'll help you. Quit talking about folks and reach your hand out to help them. Acting like you were the, I had to help you when you was stinking leg. Do y'all love the Lord? Tell the Lord, thank you, Jesus. I don't mind being different. God had to go way down and pick me up. He had to go down in that muck and that mire. And he had to get me out the muck and the mire. Man, he had to put a washing on me. I can't come in here and act like I had it like this all the time. No, he had to clean my mind. Anybody here know what my mind was messed up. I was calling on Jesus and all kind of mess was still on my mind. He had to wash my mind. Anybody here know what I'm talking about? You ever had a feeling you want to do right, but something you still want to do wrong? I hope I'm talking to the right people. Lord, my heart know I need Jesus, but it's something in your flesh ain't right. Somebody ought to tell him thank you. Look at 2 or 3 people and tell them you ain't the only one. The devil is a liar. He's sitting around here telling you the only one. That's a lie. You don't know what that person went through who's sitting next to you. The hell what they had to fight to sit next to you. Tell somebody you don't know what I went through to be sitting in this church today. They think we ain't been through nothing. Somebody ought to tell God thank you. And the devil sitting back there and tell him, nobody here understand. Nobody understand. Oh, yes, we do. Because I've been where you at. God had to pick me up. Don't you try to do this thing alone. Ecclesiastes 4 and 10. Read.
For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. But woe unto him that is alone when he falleth, for he hath not another to help him up.
Don't try to do this alone. I don't care how long you've been saved. I don't care what position you hold. I don't care if you're the president or your auxiliary. You got to lead in praying, lay to him, sit down. I put on the altar too. Don't try to do this alone. Be here to help. And listen to me now, because I'm talking to some saved people. Y'all think I'm talking to the people just to fail, people trying to get back. I'm talking about folk in the church who going through something. Don't try to do this alone. Just because you're speaking in tongues don't give you a license to do it alone. Sometimes you need a prayer partner. Are y'all listening to me? Sometimes I need to touch and agree. I need somebody to pray with. Don't be so proud that when it's time to pray, that's why I went back there and got Zara. I just wanted them close around me because God finna get ready to do something. Katria, God finna answer your prayer. Are you listening to me? But what it is, it take a test from one area in your life, produce a blessing in another area in your life. Now, are you willing to pay the price? You need to make up your mind. It costs something to sit in this renovated room, this restored room. I remember that night. I heard the holler of Jerry Patterson. Take cover! If the roof covered off, it don't matter. Jordan turned into a track star that night. Ran down in the office. I said, hey, what's going on with you? Oh, I'm just checking on you. Yeah, right. It was life-changing to see something so devastating. And I think a few hours after that, I think they said somebody was dead down there by you follow. The same storm killed people. And here it is, we sat through it. And then months later, everything transformed. Tell somebody God trying to do something new in your life. But are you thing? You still all in your feelings? Some of y'all young people, you don't even know what love is. You think you in love. You got some flesh on you. I'm in love. You know what? I think I'm in love. You ain't in love. Do y'all love the Lord? Why? Just give God a little time. Can you just be in love with him just for a little while? Just for a little while, just you and Jesus. Can you just be alone with him? Some people have been forced to be alone with him. But can you just take the time, just be alone with him just for a little while? Because he came to help. Restore unto me what? Restoring is bringing something back to the state that originally what God intended for you to be. God got plans for you, and when you lose focus or you go off track and then you go to another direction, now he want to restore his process. He want to restore his plans for you. Tell somebody God still got plans for you. I don't care what you done. I don't care what happened. I don't care what these people talking about. God got plans for you. I don't care how weak you are. I don't care how much you done failed. Tell somebody God got plans for you. Isaiah 35:4. Read.
Say to them that are of a fearful heart, be strong, fear not. Behold, your God will come with vengeance. Even God with a recompense. He will come and save you.
Now, I need everybody to participate right now. I need everybody to help out right now. Look at 2 or 3 people and tell them, be strong. Tell them, fear not. Tell them, be strong. Fear not. Why would you try to fight your own battles when it said God will come with vengeance? Vengeance is his. He'll repay. Why are you steady trying to straighten people? I just need you to be strong and fear not. Why are you steady trying to fight your battles?